Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Wild Tarot Garden Tarot. Sometimes I think I made my name too long. Um, Anywho, thank you for the new subscribers. I've had kind of a weird week so far. Oh, strength keeps popping out. I've had kind of a strange week. My reading that I did on Monday didn't load for some reason, and I didn't notice. Yesterday I was really crazy busy. We're lifting some of the restrictions where I am here in Canada, and I was able to open up my business again. And because I have a healing business, I've had a lot of my people, it's just been awful, that have been in so much pain. And, I've been unable to help them, which has been horrible for them. But, as an empath, I feel them. It's been horrible for me too. So... yeah, so that has been really good. So they needed me yesterday very much. So I kind of got the main ones that were really bad looked after yesterday. So for my new people, what I do is I usually do some oracle cards, and then I do some tarot cards. And the oracle cards kind of give me an overall feeling for what we're going to go into in tarot. And I just got this new deck yesterday, and it's the Chakra Wisdom Oracle deck. And it's really nice. Like, if you're into buying your own cards, I would suggest this, because it goes through the chakras, but the stories and the inspiration and the meditations are very nice indeed. And there's a lot of messages in it. So today I actually got like a lot of these cards popped out. Confusion really popped out. And in this deck, it has confusion. Does have to do with relationship. And I'm just going to quick refer to that one again. So yeah, so this speaks to us of a time of confusion, which has been kind of in our readings. But in our confusion, we kind of have something whispering, to us the answers to our problems, but that we don't think that that's possible. And this card is saying, take that time, continue that walk into the unknown. Through willingness to be in confusion, we find clarity. There is nothing to solve. Meditation and quiet time will bring you the clarity that you need. Allow confusion in your life. You have spiritual support, and there may be finding love here. The next card that came out was Trickery, which right off the bat kind of gives off the vibe of of a Seven of Swords kind of thing. But it's not, in a way, it's more of a Five of Swords thing. But in this card, the dragon has acorns, and the squirrel doesn't have. And, the story in the book is that the squirrel tricked the dragon and filled his baskets with rocks, and was busted. So they both ended up without acorns. And so when you are trying too hard to find your way around it, to be truthful, including to yourself. We've had this in another reading, that you, even in your prayer, you have an outcome that you want, and you will you can twist things. You can twist anything to suit the answer that you want. But that prevents you from getting what is best for you. Right? So, you know, even with these card readings, you can twist something to meet what you want it to say. Even though you know in your heart that's not right. Even though you've got this voice whispering to you all the time, it's not right. This is right over here. You need to keep walking in your confusion to find the right answer. The next one was gossip. It came out. And this woman reminds me of me. In the story, like each of these has like a little story and then a message, you know, inspiration, key ideas, and a meditation. And in this one, you know, it's this kind of wild woman. She's kind of eccentric, you know, and she's always dressed in these beautiful scarves, and her house is green. And look at people, you know, and she's really judged. She knows she is judged. She's kind of like me, right? And it's like, who does she think she is? And Charlotte Chartreuse one day passes away, and in her house, the townspeople find these beautiful paintings that she's made with so much love about each of them. And after this woman's death, they find, you know, while they were being so critical of her, that she had been loving towards them. And then the next card that came out was insecurity. And this card spoke about having gifts, especially creative gifts or an idea to start something new. And you get there and all this like devil spirit, right? Or people like, that's not good. Like, what do you think you're doing? That's stupid. That affects your heart, you know? And you need to not let that happen, you know, I'm just going to look this up here. Renewal of perfection. To be courageous. Do I listen to my fear or do I listen to my courage? Right? Miraculous changes lie ahead for you. Life always takes a turn for the better when we face our demons. Stay on the course. Trust that an ally will appear. The gift of adversity is never given without the ability to overcome it. Which is nice because the next card then is a yellow chakra card of miracle. And which is just what it says. It's like all these things that you've been hoping for are coming to pass. So just on the face of it, you know, we have that you're in this journey where you don't know what to do. You know, do I leave or do I go? Spirit is telling you to keep walking in your confusion because you're going to find yourself there in that journey. Don't try to trick yourself. And don't listen to the manipulations of other people. Those people don't know how loving you are. They don't know who you are. They don't know the gifts that you have. That negative energy from others and your own negative self-talk can keep you from your miracle. Okay? I mean, for those of you that this resonates with, and like I said, like every tarot reader says, because I listen to a lot of the other tarot readers, these readings aren't always for everybody. And if it's not fitting you, don't trick yourself. Don't try to make things fit. a situation that this reading in particular isn't for you, move on and find another tarot reader that is picking up on your energy in the collective, okay? So, it's a sunny day here. It's still really cold, though, actually. And so Spirit had me pick up the Crow Tarot. And I love the Crow Tarot. I haven't used crows for a while. So we'll just see what we have going on here for you. We live in a small rural town, and in a small rural town you have a lot of in a small rural town you have a lot of people with very big loud vehicles. So if you hear that outside, oh, there's a beautiful semi just driving by. It's very shiny. Okay. I'm like a raven. I'm easily distracted by shiny things. So off the bat, for you, this is really nice. We have a Knight of Cups. Page of Swords. And da-da-da-da. Ten of Pentacles. And off the bat, right off the bat, Spirit says to me, you need to go in. You need to believe in yourself. I'm going to read this. You need to go in. You need to believe in yourself. You're kind of starting from the beginning, right? But there's success at the end. And I've noticed this with most of my readings lately is that, feels like there's a cold wind in here. In most of my readings lately, it seems like they'll give it me kind of the overall storyline for where we're going to go. Page of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so the young crow uses his strength and stamina to carry the sword through an intense energy storm. Along the way, he may have lost a few feathers. But it was a small price to pay for the chance at something more significant. The page has found his stride and approaches the goal with steady and relentless determination, and arrives with the message to throw caution to the wind. Get out there and fly. The time is now to take action so that you can achieve this. Okay. Can we get some clarification, Spirit, on this Knight of Cups? Like, what's going on there? They just showed me the Tarot of Sexual Magic. I might go in there. We'll see. Okay, let's get some clarification on this Knight of Cups. Is that my people that are watching? Or is that somebody coming in for them? What have we got going on there? I'm going to keep shuffling, but I think I'm supposed to go to that deck of... Give us some clarification on this Knight of Cups. I think they're saying no. Give us some clarification on this Knight of Cups. Is that... No. Okay. All right. I had no thoughts in my head to use this deck today. But what Spirit wants, Spirit gets. It's very interesting. Right? Because in my head, this was more about careers and whatnot than romance. Nine of Wands keeps showing up. confirmation for the Knight of Cups. I'm just going to pull. This is kind of making up for yesterday's reading, right? Because we're already we're only 15 minutes. I'm not worried about how much time I'm giving you at all. Oops. I'm more worried about you not having enough time for me. I mean, I don't want to have a video that drags on, but it is what it is. What have we got going on for these people? So we got a miracle and we got a 10 of Pentacles here, right? What else have we got going on for those people that are watching? Is that it? I mean, look at how Spirit does. It's like when you're done, right? But we got worth waiting for. And a wedding. What's going on with this Knight of Cups card here? Is this for my friends? Ooh. Is this for my friends? This is for the this is a reading primarily, I believe, so, for feminine energy. The Knight of Cups has really been through it. He's been in a big battle. Really, he's really been suffering. Okay. Oh, interesting. So, feminines, this Knight of Cups is somebody coming in. And, he's somebody that's really been battling with himself. So, I mean, these cards could be the masculine. He has really been battling with himself. The two of you are soul connections, past life connections. And together, you know, this is what he's been dreaming of with you. But, I mean, he's had a tough slog. He's been walking, he's been walking in confusion and you know, okay. Yeah, okay, so this whole thing is the masculine. Feminines, this is to tell you what's been going on with the masculines. Well, there's a lot going on here. This is what's been going on with the masculines that Spirit wants you to understand. That you've been waiting for him and losing patience and thinking this is never going to happen. That it's just not. But he's had a lot to deal with. So he's been walking in confusion. He's been tricking himself too, right? I mean, he's been in a relationship or, you know, probably has children. And in his gut, he knows it's not been okay. And he's not feeling it anymore. you know. But, you know, then, you know, like in every situation you have good days and bad days, right? And then with this family, it's like, no, I can make this work. But he's lying to himself, right? He's tricking himself. The concern about the gossip is overwhelming, right? For him. And though he feels like he needs to go ahead with this new thing, with this new relationship, it's this energy, it's like, you'll never make it. This isn't right. It's too hard. You can't do it. And so he'll take steps forward, and then it's like, no, it's too hard. You can't do it. Then he's able to trick himself back into this situation. But if he can finally really connect, take this time in this confusion and really connect with Spirit, he's going to find what he needs to embrace this Knight of Cups energy and come in and make an offer to you. If he does, it's going to be very quick. He's going to come flying in. See, he's lost some feathers, right? He has lost some feathers. And with you, he's starting fresh. Recognize that if he comes in for you, there's a lot of stuff back there that will affect, it won't affect your relationship, but recognize what he's had to, like, right? Recognize that. But, you know, Spirit is saying he's worth waiting for, that there's a wedding and this in the future. If he can just pull this off. I don't know where that cold wind is coming from, but anyway. There's a 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, he's coming. The Spirit says to take it. So we had a 9 of Wands and now a 10 of Wands. Spirit says to take it and put it here. Okay? But you have both known that this is a past life connection, a soulmate connection. When you met, you haven't like actually gotten together. I don't think you might have, but not like really. But yeah, he's really at the end of this. And when you both met, you recognize each other right away, right? Whether this was online, whether this was with your jobs, whether this was like, you know, in a group of friends, however you met. Yeah. So this is what's standing in the way. He's married. Totally married. And very worried about, yeah, okay. He's very, like, worried about, both of you might come from a religious background. He's taking those vows very seriously. Plus, he seems like he's kind of a dude, right? Like, if he says he's going to do something, he doesn't go back on his word. While getting married is definitely his word. He's concerned about judgment. But at the same time, he's ready to begin his fool's journey with you. And he's looking over this way, like towards you. Oh, bottom of the deck, though. Right? He's in confusion. 4 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck, but Spirit says don't take it yet. Yeah. Lots of choices. What's going to happen? Like, this is a lot of decks I'm pulling out here today. They got me just going all over the place. What can we anticipate? I want to know what we can anticipate. Is he going to make a decision here? Now, remember that most of us are still in isolation. And most of us have had a month or so, 2 months, there's a 2 of Cups, of being quarantined together. And for some people, we're really figuring out, oh, hell no, right? Like, I just can't do this. So what I want to know is, we hear, like, he's going to leave, like, you know, feminines, it's like, yeah, okay, you've heard this 1,000 times, and yet he's not there yet, right? Well, I don't want to lie to you, and I don't want us to lie to ourselves. And we can see what he wants. We can see what Spirit wants. Okay, for whoever's listening to this, for whoever this resonates with, what are we looking at in the immediate future? Like, is he going to... What's he going to do? Like, you know, he's tied up and he's at the end, but is he actually going to leave the situation and come to you, or is he going to continue this cycle again? Say, oh, no, I can't make it. I think I can make it work. Ugh, back, right? It's like, okay, like... Holy, the world and the sun? My thought, as when these came out, is should she forget about it? And then these 2 popped out. As in, you know, sometimes it just seems like this is a bad situation that just keeps, and there's a chariot on the bottom. Yeah. Okay, that's nice. Okay, so for those of you that this is resonating with, this man is been worth waiting for. Because I asked, like, should she just move on? Right? Should she just move on? And Spirit's like, no, just hold on. We've got 2 worlds here. We've got a sun, a chariot. We have another twin flame card. That's marriage. We have wedding. Here. So, you know, in my humanness, before I do a reading, I kind of like, I don't know what the cards are going to say. Maybe it's going to be this. Maybe, I still kind of overthink it. And then Spirit just throws these cards out and tells me, you don't have a freaking clue what we're going to tell our people today. We have a message. It might be for one person. It might be for all of you. It might be for 200 people. Maybe it's for 2,000 people. Who knows? Just going to see. I don't know what else. Oh, there's devil energy. And it's trying to hide. So we got some devil energy. So the only thing that's standing between you guys is this devil energy. Give me some guidance on his life partner. Please, Spirit. Oh. Life partner is also in it. 9 of Swords. She's kind of done too. Yeah. She's really done too. I think what the problem is for both of them is what other people, the High Priestess upside down, which I don't usually take. But she's in this state of confusion. She's also, I'm not picking up that she's bad necessarily. She's just doesn't fit anymore. She's ready to do this. She's ready to be this. So they're just, you know, they're stuck. They're just stuck. Both of them. Over here. They just need to have, and I feel like it's coming, that these two need to have their conversation about where they're going, right? And to stop fooling themselves. A three of, yeah. And to stop fooling themselves. There's another. Yeah, there's another wedding. Okay. So, feminines, just keep holding on. Keep praying. Now, the thing about this is, if you're a feminine, I'm just thinking about some of the comments that I've gotten. If you're a feminine, and this masculine comes and goes out of your life, whether you have a sexual relationship or not, if he's like, you're the one, you're not the one, you're the one, you're not the one, then that is not worth your time. Okay? This reading is for people. Just a second. Who is this guy? Who is this masculine that we're talking with? Good guy or a trickster? Good guy or trickster? The Five of Pentacles kind of flipped a little bit, but not enough to take. If that applies, then it's applying death. Good guy or trickster? What kind of man is this? Worried about judgment, that's for sure. I'm thinking good guy here. I mean, he's very. I'm thinking that there's that this is a religious man. What are his intentions towards this feminine? What are his intentions, Spirit, towards this feminine? Is he playing her? Is he playing her? I just blanked on what Eight of Cups is. Isn't that crazy? I totally blanked on what Eight of Cups is. It's so weird. Sorry. But, I mean, we're in quarantine. What else have we got to do? So weird. Six of Cups. 7. Oh, yes. Okay. Eight of Cups. He's moving on. Okay. He's moving to the other shore. But he is mourning. He would mourn her. Oh, okay. That could go either way. Give us more confirmation on what is this masculine's intentions towards this feminine. I mean, we got wedding already. But I want to know for sure. What kind of man have we got here for this reading? Worried man. Again, another Nine of Swords. A 7 of Wands. He's looking at the big picture. Gosh. Okay. Yeah, okay. He's a King of Cups energy. And he sees you as a High Priestess. So, for this reading, for this group that it resonates, this man is living with it has or is in a relationship with a life partner, they're both done. They just don't know how to end it. They're worried about if they're doing the right thing. Those are both good people. Everybody here is good people, right? But it's hard to end a long-term relationship. It is. Everybody's going to say to this guy, what the hell are you doing? You're leaving her to start over with this person that you barely know? Based on what? Based on a feeling? You're going to leave your wife and your kids, or your life partner and your kids for this? Meanwhile, like, the life partner, the other partner is like, I'm done too. I'm done. I don't know what to do. Right? How do I tell him we gotta separate? He's a good father and I don't know what to do, right? But I've lost my connection to spirit, but I need to move forward because I've got things I need to do too. So, everybody here is kind of in a kerfuffle. So this card, I'm going to read this for you. This card seems to be the overall energy of everything here, because this is rare for me. Any of you that see my usual readings, I don't pull out more than one deck usually. Okay? So before I read this, because then you can click off anytime. In general, divine, feminine, keep waiting. He's worth waiting for. There's a wedding or a union at the end of this. But he's really going through the valley. Both he and his life partner are wanting to go their separate ways. They just don't know how. Okay? In this situation. Again, if this isn't resonating for you and you have to try to fool yourself, to try to make yourself believe that this is for you, but it isn't really, then it's not for you. And I would say some readings of mine and others that you can pick bits and pieces out of, this reading is specific. If it either is for you or it's not for you. Don't trick yourself. I'm just going to look into insecurity. Keeping in mind this is a red chakra issue. So that is your root chakra. It's also your sexuality. It's your grounding. Okay? It's your sexual nature, your passionate nature, you're energized, you're forceful. If this is applying to you, the chakras that have come through have been red, yellow, and green. The root of it is red. Insecurity says, miraculous changes lie ahead. Life always takes a turn for the better when we face our demons. Stay on course. Trust that an ally will appear. The gift of adversity is never given without the ability to overcome it. Personal inquiry. Do I listen to my fear? How can I tap into my courage? Be courageous. Face adversity. Find tremendous power within. Stop undervaluing your contribution. The meditation in this is kind of nice. So from a place of peace, call upon 2 or 3 of your spiritual protectors. Or, God, Buddha, Muhammad. Muslims pray to God. So from a place of peace, pray. When you hear the voice, or in that prayer, express your fears. And then listen. Okay? Listen to that. And when you're done, ask yourself, how do I feel now in this moment after communion with my spirit guides, with my God? It's that moment that is the truth. Because otherwise, the demons, gossip, you can trick yourself, confusion, all takes over again. That moment after you've meditated with a higher power, what has that told you? That is the answer that you need. So, wow, and that was 40 whole minutes. So be good to each other. Be patient, be kind. Never try to force an issue. If you're in prayer, things happen as they should. Your God, angels, spirits, whatever, they're going to look after your background. Don't be hard on this person. So many readings, this person is called out as a karmic, as, undervalued, whatever. In this reading in particular, in other readings that I have, she's just a mom or a dad. I mean, it could go either way, but I'm picking up it's a feminine. She wants to leave too, but she doesn't. I mean, they're just both stuck. They're not bad people. They're just both stuck. Okay, she's not your enemy. So in your prayers, pray for her too. She is not your enemy. Okay? So have a fantastic day. Be good to each other. Be good to yourself.